Welcome to my video lecture. I am Dr. A.VELMURUGAN, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government College of Engineering, Chettikari, Dharmaburi. In this video lecture from upcoming semester Thermal Engineering 2, Unit 4 Cogeneration and Waste Heat Recovery System. As we discussed about previous module 1 introduction about the cogeneration unit, from module 2 we have discussed about the different types of cycles are using for the cogeneration plant, from bottoming cycle and topping cycle. From that cogeneration unit, there is a two types of cycles. One is a topping cycle and a bottoming cycle. From the topping cycle, fuel is burnt in the boiler to produce high temperature steam. This steam is expanded in a turbine to coupled with generator to give electricity power. The rejected heat from the turbine is used for the manufacturing process. From here the electrical energy is first produced. After that, since the steam is required for manufacturing process, need low temperature, therefore the topping cycle is mostly used. Efficiency of this topping cycle is we get 75%, and if we without cogeneration the separate system is only we get 55%. From the bottoming cycle the fuel is burnt in the boiler to produce the steam. The steam is used for the manufacturing process. The reject heat from process is used to generated power. The heat energy is produced first. Next slide we have discussed about the topping cycle. From the topping cycle is from the cogeneration system is for divided from four types. First one is a gas turbine or diesel engine to produce electrical or mechanical power, followed by a heat recovery boiler to create a steam to drive a secondary steam turbine. This is called combined cycle topping system. Second one is the steam will be burned from any type of fuel to produce high pressure steam, then passes through a steam turbine to produce the power with the exhaust gases provide to low pressure process of the steam. This is a steam turbine topping system. The third type is employ the heat recovery from the engine exhaust and or jacket cooling system to flowing to a heat recovery boiler. Last one is a gas turbine topping system. The natural gas steam turbine and the process heat drives a generator. From that the exhaust gases goes to the heat recovery boiler that make process. These are the topping cycles. Already we have discussed about the introduction part in the cogeneration system. Again we have discussed about the topping cycle. From the topping cycle, that is with the help of the fuel to rotate the engine or turbine. After that the hot flue gases goes to the heat recovery unit. From that with the help of that water again we have to produce the steam or hot water. It is used for the useful application for cooling purpose or drying process or heating process for the process of buildings or other sources. That heat is goes to the building for other facilities. And also from that here we got to engine, the fuel is goes to rotate the turbine or engine. From that produce for the electricity used for the building and other applications, it will be goes to the grid. As I told about you previously, from the combined cycle power plant, from the combined cycle power plant, from the fuel is a natural gases to rotate the gas turbine to produce the electricity with the help of alternator. From that exhaust, that is from the high amount of flue gases, again it goes to the superheater. From that heat recovery steam generator to produce that electricity. After that we have to using that low level steam is goes to the low level flue gases is going to the steam turbine. Again we have to produce the steam electricity. From that medium pressure or low pressure turbine, it will be that the exhaust steam is, that is excess steam is with the help of this condensation. That condensation after it goes to the deaerator or extraction superheater. That feed water is going as you discussed about previously in that module 1. Next slide we have discussed about the very important bottoming cycle. In a bottoming cycle the primary fuel produce high temperature thermal energy and the heat is rejected from the process is used to generate power through a recovery boiler and a turbine generator. Bottoming cycles are suitable for the manufacturing process that require heat at high temperature in furnace like cleans and reject the heat significantly high temperature. From these areas are applications is include for the cement industry, steel industry, ceramic industries and gas and petrochemical industries. So generally from the bottoming cycle from that glass industries or cement industries or steel industries, we need to for example from the cement industries we have to clinking, and from the process we need hot flue gas, very amount of hot flue gases. And also from the ceramic industries and glass industries, from that raw materials to heated with the help of that furnace for high temperature around 1500 degrees celsius, that excess flue that after completing of the process to making the materials from that flue gases with the help of that to extract that flue gases for useful application. Again we have to produce that again we have to recirculate the flue gases goes to the boiler to produce the steam, and to rotate the turbine to produce the electricity. That electricity is again we can use for that particular industries, from that cement industries or steel industries or from that sugar cane industries or ceramic gas industries and petrochemical industries also. From the bottoming cycle is the plants much less common than topping cycle plants. The bottoming cycles where fuel is burnt in a furnace to produce a synthetic rutile, the waste gases coming out from the furnace is to utilized in a boiler to generate the steam which drives the turbine to produce electricity. As I told you previously, from that bottoming cycle, first of all we should make the process for the glass industries or to manufacturing the cement or manufacturing the steel ore. After that the flue gases to utilize to turbine to produce the electricity. From this slide, from this figure we have discussed about the bottoming cycle, how to the process is going on that bottoming cycle. From that bottoming cycle, from that glass, from first of all you should know about the processes going on the furnace. From the furnace we have to melt the material. From the melt the material, after that the product will be happen. From that excess flue steam is excess flue gases goes to the boiler and to rotate to produce the steam and to rotate the turbine and to produce the electricity. So this is a combined process to for gas turbine plant and steam turbine plant. So this is also one of that process for topping cycle. We have to simultaneously to produce the energy generation for that cogeneration unit. We from that cogeneration unit we have to once from that left hand side, that is a entire gas turbine plant, and that left and right hand side we have to see about the steam turbine plant. From this bottoming side topping cycle we have to produce the electricity with the help of that gas turbine. When the high pressure air is entered to the gas turbine to rotate the compressor, that the high air is entered to the combustion chamber. From the combustion chamber with the help of that fuel will be entering. After that we have to rotating the gas turbine, we produce the electricity. After that exhaust flue gas is entered to the steam boiler. From that steam boiler to produce the steam, again we have to with the help of the low pressure steam turbine and high pressure steam turbine. After we have to produce the excess steam is with the help of the cooling tower and condensation. Again the feed water goes to the boiler from that boiler shell. From here we have to clearly mention for the topping cycle how to using for the gas turbine plant to produce the electricity, and how to produce electricity from the steam power plant. The graph is show from that temperature which losses happen on that Brayton cycle and the Rankine cycle. So the losses from the cogeneration plant we get only losses for 10 percentage. We get maximum 85 percentage we get output from that that is a cogeneration unit. Next slide we have discussed about the same thing only happen from the topping cycle. The fuel is entered to the gas turbine with the help of the heat recovery unit to extract the heat. Again we have to send the water to produce the steam or dry saturated steam from the heating cooling application building facilities and the power grid. So this slide also already we have discussed about the from the engine we have to from the topping cycles, from that engine itself we have to extract from the hot gases from that exhaust unit, and the jacket itself we have to recover the heat for useful application with the help of the heat exchanger to produce the steam from that hot water is used for various applications for bathing operation or operations. And also we have dealt about the detailedly about from that big transport mode we have to utilize the exhaust gas for that. Nowadays we have to exhaust gas because of more number of pollution is formed from the exhaust gas, unbound hydrocarbon, carbon monoxide, after that oxides of nitrogen, because of with the help of that exhaust gas recirculation unit EGR. That is, EGR is two type. One is a hot EGR and a cold EGR. The hot air is directly entered to the with the help of that EGR system. The hot air is entered to the inlet manifold. Again we have to dilute the emission. And another method is cold EGR. We get if you that cold EGR, that is a water will be circulated from that EGR, that there will be happen on the heat exchanging process in the EGR system, exhaust gas recirculation unit. Again the cold air is entered to the inlet manifold. We get the better combustion, and we get the better efficiency for the to dilute. Our ultimate aim is dilute the emission from the Bharat stage 6. Nowadays from the government will be fully focused for the Bharat stage 6, from that separate unit for that exhaust unit, that is it is combinedly mixed with the catalytic converter EGR and a selective catalytic reduction SCR. These three units combined, that is one unit we have to dilute the emission from that BS6 from the concept. And also from that exhaust gas, that is a high amount of exhaust gases to rotate the turbo machinery. From the turbocharger is used for that large plants. So that is a turbocharger. What is the function of this turbocharger means that the exhaust gases goes to the cup, that is from the turbo unit is coupled with the compressor and the turbine unit. First of all we should rotate the turbine unit. After that we have to produce that the high pressure air is goes to the manifold. We get fulfilled from that multi-cylinder engine to the air is humanly circulated from that engine. And also we get rich oxygen content is present on that air. That is already we, as I told about it previously, we have to what is the cogeneration principle. From that engine we have to produce the electricity, and also from the gas turbine, that is using for the natural gases to produce the electricity. From the steam turbine and the generator to with the help of that cool to produce the steam to produce the electricity, with the help of the steam to produce the electricity. And also from the fuel cells with the help of that water to produce that electricity. These are all the fuels are used for the cogeneration unit. For example, you can use the vegetable oil or alcohol content or furnace oil or natural gases, naphtha or methane, and coal, bituminous coal, anthracite coal, and biomass is wood chips. With the help of that wood chips for sawdust or briquetting, for that biomass is used for the fuel for that to produce the electricity with the help of the cogeneration unit. And generally you know about biogases are floating type or fixed type. With the help of that Kadi village industrial commission, with the help of the digester to produce that with the help of that cow dung waste or other slurries used to produce the methane gases, you can run that internal combustion engine with the help of that biogas is major gases. From the biogas is methane. After that, with the help of that municipal waste or vegetable waste, we have to from the fermentation process or anaerobic digestion process to produce the without the absence of oxygen in this vegetable waste. Again we have to produce that methane gases. That gas is used to utilize from the cogeneration plant to produce the electricity in that is from particularly from the place of Coimbatore market. We have to available of more number of vegetable gels are available. So one of the small unit is present on that Coimbatore market to produce the electricity from that with the help of that vegetable waste to produce the electricity from the cogeneration plant. Thank you.